If you're like me and hold multiple coins on different platforms, you can use Coingecko to track gains and losses on your assets for free. It's quite simple to set up, and make sure to stick around to learn about a feature most users completely ignore. Hello everyone, welcome to One Life Investments. Please like the video to support the channel. If you're new here, welcome, and subscribe and hit the bell icon for no hype, beginner friendly crypto content. I'm pretty sure that you are familiar with what Coingecko is. If not, it's a website that shows you all the information related to all the new or old cryptocurrencies. One of the features is the ability to track your portfolio. It's not the best or thorough as the other tools available like the Delta app. If you like to watch my step-by-step guide for setting up and using Delta app to track your portfolio, to do your taxes and all that stuff, that video will be in the top right corner or in the description below. But before jumping the tutorial, I just want to let you know that if you're looking to generate a spreadsheet, a report, or anything like that, then Coingecko lacks that feature as of yet. So everything that you have or every information that you put into Coingecko, if you are on a phone, you will need the Coingecko app, which is free to download and it's quite easy to use as well. But there's no a feature that allows you to generate a report. So just bear in mind before you jump into it. So it's not the best when it comes to doing your crypto taxes if you have a huge portfolio and do multiple transactions every day. But for a small portfolio, it should do the job. Or if you are looking to swing trade with your assets, then it's quite simple and it's easy to use as well. All right, so the first step definitely is to go to coingecko.com. So for anyone that is not familiar, it just shows you information about any cryptocurrency. And one of the nice things about this is all the other applications, for example, your Delta and other applications that show you the price feed or the current market cap and stuff like that. Those applications also pull the data from these kinds of websites using the APIs. So it's really helpful to have a portfolio tracker inside it. Pretty sure in the future they might come up with a way to generate a report as well. So for the time being, that's fine. We're just gonna use the basic portfolio option. So if you go to coingecko.com, the first step is let's create an account. So if you go and just enter your email and select a password and tick on I agree. And if you like to subscribe to newsletter, you can tick that as well. So I'm going to skip that for now. I am human. Click on sign up. And once you click on sign up, you will get a notification as well or an email. As you can see, a message with a confirmation link has sent you an email, and please follow the link to activate the account. So go to email and activate the account. It just takes a couple of steps. All right, so this is what the email actually looks like. It says you're in, click on confirm my account. It looks like the website is broken, but I think the other parts are broken. So I'm going to click on I'm human and your email address has been successfully confirmed. So now log in. As you can see, it says signed in successfully. So now we are ready to track our portfolio. So what I do is if you go to portfolio, click on all portfolio. All right, so this is empty at the moment, right? So what I do with this is I create multiple portfolios. So for example, different for DeFi, different for gaming, different for metaverse. So basically each sector in crypto or each use case of crypto will have a different portfolio. So why I do this is because it allows you to manage your portfolio sizing accordingly. So for example, if I have 25% in gaming, but if I think I have to have a heavier DeFi back, then I can just go and move things around, and it gives me a better picture to move things around and see where I stand with my portfolios. For example, what I do is, so this is all portfolio. So what I do is create a new portfolio, for example, DeFi, and then under DeFi, any project that is DeFi related will go here, add a new coin. So I'll show that later. But for now, what I will do is, again, I'll go and create portfolio. So I've got gaming. So I'll just create 3, not too many. All right, so I create a portfolio called losses. Why? I'll just show you in a second. I just do this just to keep track of usually the Uniswap coins that I trade. For example, if I sell anything for losses, it's very hard to go back and keep track of that unless you do in a spreadsheet, right? So it's simple. So I can just calculate my losses straight away. So what I do is, for example, I buy something, let's say I buy something in DeFi, I buy something in gaming, and I have some losses. I'll show you how I track these, right? So I'll go DeFi, add a coin. For example, I buy some Aave, right? You add a coin first, and then on top of that, you add transactions. At the moment, the holdings are nil. P&L is also nil. So what you do is, if you click on holdings, it'll take you here to add transactions, for example. So now let me explain about the buy, sell, or transfer. For example, if when you buy, it's straightforward. For example, I buy one Aave for $172 on this date, and you can submit, all right? But for example, you can also click on this button and change it to total spend. For example, if you spend $400 in total, then you can just go 400, and then you will count, and then how many coins you got. For example, you got 2 coins for that, then it will calculate your price per coin automatically, right? So let's just say I bought it a bit higher, for example, $200. I bought 5 coins, and then I total spend was $1,000. Then I'll click on submit. All right, so you can see that that transaction P&L is minus 138. And then if I want to go back, you can just click on this and then click on alt portfolio. So now let me add something for gaming as well. So click on add. Obviously we'll be in profit. As you can see, it says $2,300 P&L. And now for losses, for example, what I do is, for example, I bought some Ethereum. How do I calculate my losses? Is if I bought Ethereum and sold it for loss, what I do is under losses, I go to holdings, I add the transaction that I bought first. For example, what I do is a transaction, for example, I bought it for $4,000 like a lot of people did recently, thinking it will go to 10K straight away. But now and then I bought, let's say 5 Ethereum and then click on submit. And then it's 3,182 at the moment. So technically I'm down 20%. Now what I want to do is taxes in the year. I want to sell it and then I want to also keep track of how much I lost. So what I do is you see the P&L. So what I do is add transaction. I go to sell. You can enter how much you received, right, at total, because it will be easy if you enter the whole amount, because the fees and everything will be deducted from that anyways. Once that's done, so for example, I receive quantity, I have 5, right? I sold all of them for 3,182. Click on submit. And then if I just refresh this page, as you can see, profit or loss is $4,000, 20%. So why I do this is, now if the price keep on changing, right, then it will be very difficult for you to keep track. So you'll have to go back to the exchange and see what the price you sold at and how much the loss was. Now, if I look at the alt portfolio, the total, so total balance will be everything, including my DeFi, gaming, any other portfolios that I've created. 24-hour change, as you can see, 24-hour change, how much we've gone up or down, including if something is in red, if something is in plus, this will automatically do that for you. And total profit or loss is only 8% or 1,800, because we have 20% losses here, but this is in profit. Your car is in profit. So overall, we only have this much losses. But when you do your taxes, or when you want to see, or when you want to submit your tax informations, or you want to claim your taxes, you can go and say that you have $4,000 loss because you have this as well. And then, even though you don't have your spreadsheet or whatever, you can always go back when you enter your buys or when you enter your sell informations. For example, if I go edit, you see the date and time. Make sure that these are actually correct on here. What happens is you can always come here and see what date, what time did you sold a certain asset. Then you can go back and get a spreadsheet or whatever that you need from there. All right. So this is how I actually track most of my portfolio as well. I understand that this is manual and there's a lot of other ways as well, but this is just for someone who has a small portfolio and doesn't want to get involved into different apps and creating APIs, connecting your account and all that stuff, right? So now I think I covered almost everything that I wanted to. And if you are still watching, thank you very much. Please like the video and thank you for your support until now. There is a really cool feature. If you look at this icon, it's a candy jar. I'm pretty sure you might have been collecting it, or if not, I would suggest you do it. So every day you get 10 candies. So if you collect candies every day, so tomorrow I will be able to collect 20 candies, and the third day. So you have to collect these candies every day. So if I miss tomorrow, I'll go back to 10, right? So if you do it every day, on your 7th day, you'll have 100 candies. So this is for a way for them to keep you in the loop or keep you coming back to the website every day at least once, right? So why I collect these candies is these candies, you can go to rewards and you can redeem those candies for different kinds of things. For example, how to DeFi Advanced, how to Bitcoin, how to NFT, and there's a lot of other things. Get 10% of your first coin tracker tax plan. Maybe you can use your coins or you can use your candies and redeem them for a lot of these subscriptions or a lot of these really exciting applications and platforms, right? So that was my nugget. I'm making another video for CoinMarketCap as well, where you can do the similar things. But like I said, you can let me know how you track your portfolio and if this is a way that suits you or not. And also any suggestions are welcome in the comments as well. Make sure you follow me on One Life Investment on Twitter, and you have a nice day. Make sure you don't trade too much in the choppy markets. Have a nice day, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.